Hey everybody, what's up? This is 8-Bit Eric and happy Halloween. Yes, trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. If I don't, I fucked that up. So what? Alright, so speaking of fucking things up, back in the NES days, there was one spooky game that just fucked everybody's world up, and we all know it, and that is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Chances are, if you've been on the internet looking up video game reviews, you've seen a nerd or two review this game. Should I even have to talk about how horrible the gameplay is, controlling Dr. Jekyll, walking to your wedding, where every single thing in town just wants to kill you? Got little slingshot holding bastards, dogs that are just crazy, cats that are just crazy, singing fat ladies, guys with bombs, spiders, bees, archers, all sorts of nonsense, and yeah, no wonder why Dr. Jekyll takes drugs. Everybody hates him. He's the biggest pussy in the world. His stick can't even work. It only kills bees. Is this a game or a test of patience? What the hell? Should I even waste my time reviewing this? Of course fucking not. I mean, fuck that game. One day, I was on the internet watching porn and surfing YouTube, and I saw a video. So here's a quick reenactment of what I saw. Wonder what else is on. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde returns? No way. I gotta check this shit out.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Retro Gamer 3 show, and I am super excited because it is done. Yes, the sequel to Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. My game, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Returns, is finished. It's uploaded to the web. You can download it 100% for free.
There's a sequel. There is a sequel. Think about that. Let that soak in. An unofficial sequel, but a sequel nevertheless. Retro Gamer 3 took the time to make a sequel to one of the worst video games of all time. Now, this could be bad. So let's go ahead and check it out. Now, upon starting Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Returns, I noticed that the gameplay is entirely different. This game plays a lot like a platforming game akin to Castlevania, which I'm pretty sure was one of the inspirations for this game. In fact, the core mechanics of battle are totally revamped. Instead of just having a stick, you have all sorts of power-ups at your disposal that you find throughout the stage by hitting hidden blocks, and these blocks explode and then power up comes out, and you can have your choice of select group of weapons. And guess what? The stick is not the worst weapon at all in this game. In fact, it's the best. There's also boomerangs, daggers, and even secondary weapons like the sickle right out of Castlevania. There's even a gun. Holy fuck, a gun. He could have used that in the original game, right? There's all sorts of other power-ups. There's gold to collect to buy stuff at a shop. There's even armor that you can find in the stages that gives you one free hit, just like Ghouls and Ghost. And yeah, so, you know, there's even power-up weapons that shoot lightning and fire and all sorts of crazy shit. I mean, holy fuck. Like, why couldn't Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde be like this so many years ago? Somebody finally did what we wanted. That was to make Dr. Jekyll and Hyde a good game. Now, this game is fucking fantastic, but the sad thing is, I suck at it. I'm not gonna lie. It took me almost a damn near month to beat the first level, which is the town that Dr. Jekyll lives in. You make your way through the level, avoiding all of the classic enemies from the game. You know, the fat lady, the slingshot bastard, but this time you could jump on them and squash them Mario style. But be careful. Not all the enemies are jumpable or jump-onable. Only the ones that could walk for some reason. But, you know, nevertheless, it's fun. Very challenging. You make your way throughout the level. You could even gain a flashing red potion that turns you immediately into Hyde, which powers up the shit out of whatever weapon you have. I mean, you know, to the max. And that's pretty cool. And you know, of course, you're only Hyde for about 2 hits before you turn back to the wuss Jekyll. But it's a neat little morph thing. It reminds me a lot of Monster Party to an extent. Now, you make your way to the end of the level where you fight a Headless Horseman type of guy. And it took me a long time to learn how to beat this guy. In fact, I had to watch Ed himself play a live stream of this where you go to one end of the level when he comes towards you to where he ends up on the house and you're underneath and you can get some free shots in and use your power-ups. The thunder works rather well in here, as well as the gun. And yeah, if you keep up with it, you have some patience, and you don't suck like me, you'll make it to the next level, which is kind of like a real scary woods area. I thought level 1 was hard. Wait till you get to this level. There's Frankenstein monsters, there's flying bats, there's spitting plants, there's spiders that once they get a hold of you and bite you, you get toxic poisoned, and I kept dying over and over and over. It's not until later on that I figured out there was some antidote potion. But yeah, there's death traps galore in this level, and this is where you learn how much this game has increased in the difficulty, because there is a huge difficulty, but it's not a bad thing. The fact that this game has that difficulty reminds me of the NES days where, you know, you played and you played. There was no hand holding. So this game is fantastic. I mean, who would have thought of making a sequel that was completely opposite from the original Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? I wouldn't have. I mean, I think it's pretty neat, and guess what? It's free to download and play. You know, I made it to pretty far in this level. I even made it to like a green cave area, and I died. And when I continued, I had to start all over, and I had the biggest rage quit I ever had since I was 8 years old, but I had a smile from ear to ear doing it. It's just, you know, I was stuck on this level for a good hour, and I did not once think, oh man, this game sucks. It's definitely worth a look. For somebody making a game on their own, not bad. Not bad, as Keep the Joking Gamer would say. Retro Gamer 3's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde returns. Definitely worth a look. Download it below, and thanks a lot for watching. Happy Halloween. Peace out.